How would you explain how attention-focused EMDR works to clients who come to you for therapy?
Describe this first, what happens with trauma, so I want to educate people about trauma. That when a trauma occurs, it goes in a fragmented form. Thoughts, feelings, body sensations, and like little pieces. And the brain that works to process information, the part of the brain that does that has been arrested. It's not working with major trauma. So talk therapies don't reach where the trauma is stored. With EMDR, what we do is we activate the memory network with the thoughts, feelings, body sensations where the trauma is. And then we add alternating bilateral stimulation. It can be sounds, it can be tapping, right, left stimulation, and it sets off a rapid processing effect. So the information that's been stored in this kind of fragmented way gets integrated and the emotional charge leaves. So that's kind of how it seems to work with the brain. But in actual session, what we do with EMDR therapy, or attachment-focused EMDR therapy, is we always get to know who we're working with. We get to know their symptoms, their problems, the history of them, who the person is and their background, and then we support and strengthen them. We use imagery and bilateral stimulation to really strengthen people before we do the trauma processing work. And this can take a bit of time, can take several sessions, just to make sure they're stable enough and they can handle. And then with big traumas, when they're ready, we'll have those resources on board, and then we light up the memory network. We have them imagine it, not in detail, but just enough to light it up. And then we add alternating bilateral stimulation, and it sets off a rapid processing effect. So thoughts, feelings, body sensations can come and go, and we'll stop, we'll check in, process some more, we'll stop, check in. By the end of the session, when we check in where they began, the scene or the trauma that they started with feels like it happened a long time ago. There's a kind of objective view to it, rather than before it was a very personal view. So it feels distant, and then we see how they do, and then we have another session and we go back and we check. It can take however much time.